welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most iconic adventure motorcycles on the market, the 2025 Honda Africa Twin CRF 1100L. Whether you're a hardcore off-road explorer or someone looking for a reliable, well-rounded touring bike, the Africa Twin continues to command attention, and for good reason. In this video, we'll break down every detail you need to know about the new model, its design, what's new for 2025, how it performs, pricing, and whether it's worth your investment. Let's get into it. As soon as you walk up to the 2025 Africa Twin, you're met with the familiar yet refined design that Honda has crafted with precision. Looking at it from the side, the silhouette remains rugged and upright, staying true to its adventure bike roots. The high ground clearance, beefy tires, and pronounced fuel tank shape all scream functionality. Honda has subtly tweaked the fairings and panels this year for improved aerodynamics and a more aggressive stance. The frame is still a steel semi-double cradle design, and it maintains a slim midsection which helps riders easily grip the tank with their knees when standing up during off-road segments. What you'll notice immediately is that the side profile reveals just how balanced the Africa Twin looks. The radiator guards and bash plate below blend function and style seamlessly. The CRF 1100L's updated graphics and color schemes for 2025 also play a big role in giving the bike a fresh presence. Honda has introduced a new tricolor paint job as well as stealthier matte finishes for riders who prefer a more understated look. The updated LED indicators and sharper tail section add a nice modern touch, while still holding on to that utilitarian charm the Africa Twin is known for. Moving toward the back of the bike, the rear end continues to be purposeful. The raised rear subframe makes it easy to attach panniers and a top box for long-distance travel. The LED taillight is compact but bright, improving both visibility and aesthetics. Honda has also adjusted the rear fender for 2025 to better deflect mud and debris, an upgrade that off-roaders will definitely appreciate. The pillion seat is still wide and comfortable, and the grab rails feel robust enough to handle any sort of luggage or passenger demands. In terms of the exhaust design, Honda continues with its upswept, stainless steel muffler that produces a deep, throaty tone without being obnoxious. The back angle also gives us a better view of the aluminum swing arm, which is inspired by Honda's CRF 450R motocross model. It's designed to be light and flexible, enhancing off-road performance while contributing to the overall lightweight structure of the bike. Let's now talk about the interior, or more accurately, the rider interface. While motorcycles don't have a traditional interior, the Africa Twin's cockpit is one of its most sophisticated elements. Sitting on the bike, you're greeted by a 6.5-inch touchscreen TFT display, now upgraded with better brightness and improved responsiveness for 2025. It supports Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Bluetooth connectivity. This means riders can seamlessly access navigation, music, and calls without needing to fumble around with a phone mount. Below the TFT, there's a secondary LCD display that gives you quick access to essential information like speed, gear position, fuel level, and trip meters without distracting you with too much data. The switchgear on the handlebars has also been refined. It's more intuitive now, with a revised layout that's easier to operate even with gloves on. There's a joystick-style controller on the left bar, and a dedicated cruise control button on the right. The handguards are sturdy, the levers are adjustable, and Honda has retained the tall windscreen which is manually adjustable, providing ample protection against wind at high speeds. The ergonomics are really where this bike shines. With a tall, commanding seat height of around 34.3 inches, with a lower option available, the Africa Twin offers a neutral riding position that's comfortable for long hours on or off-road. The foot pegs are wide and grippy, and the tank is slim at the knees but flares out to hold a generous 5 gallons of fuel, perfect for extended range. Now let's dive into performance, which is arguably the heart of the Africa Twin's identity. The 2025 model continues to use the 1.084cc parallel twin engine, but Honda has made some minor updates to the engine mapping and ride-by-wire system. These changes result in slightly smoother throttle response and improved fuel efficiency. The engine still produces about 101 horsepower and 105 Nm of torque, and whether you're cruising on the highway or climbing a rocky trail, the power delivery is consistent and predictable. You have two transmission options, a traditional 6-speed manual or Honda's dual-clutch transmission, better known as DCT. The DCT has been revised for this model year to provide quicker gear changes and smarter decision-making in automatic mode. It also offers a manual override with paddle shifters on the left handlebar, giving you more control when you need it. The DCT version is especially great for riders who spend a lot of time in urban traffic or want to focus more on the ride than shifting. On the road, the Africa Twin feels planted and sure-footed. It's not the fastest adventure bike out there, but it balances comfort and agility in a way few others can. Suspension travel is generous, about 9 inches up front and 8.7 inches at the rear, and the Showa era, electronically equipped ride adjustment, system is available for those opting for the S variant. It allows you to switch between suspension modes on the fly, adapting the bike to road conditions or off-road terrain in seconds. Braking is handled by dual front discs with 4 piston calipers and a single rear disc, equipped with cornering ABS as standard. Another standout is the electronics package. Honda has equipped the 2025 Africa Twin with a 6-axis MO that controls everything from lean-sensitive ABS to traction control, wheelie control, and cornering lights. There are multiple ride modes including Tour, Urban, Gravel, and Off-Road, plus 2 customizable modes where you can fine-tune parameters like engine braking, power output, and throttle response. As for pricing, the base model of the 2025 Africa Twin CRF 1100L starts around $14,799 in the US, while the DCT version comes in closer to $15,599. If you opt for the Adventure Sports S trim with the electronic suspension and larger tank, you're looking at $17,299 and up. Pricing will vary by region and depending on accessories or luggage options you choose, but overall, it's competitively priced considering the level of technology and performance packed into this bike. To sum it all up, the 2025 Africa Twin CRF 1100L doesn't reinvent the wheel, it simply refines a winning formula. It's a capable, comfortable, and well-equipped adventure machine that continues to appeal to both seasoned travelers and everyday riders. Whether you're planning a cross-country trip, some off-road adventures, or just want a bike that can do a bit of everything, this is a model that deserves a serious look. Honda's attention to detail, rider-focused technology, and legendary reliability all come together in a package that's hard to beat. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more detailed motorcycle reviews, and drop your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Have you ridden the Africa Twin? Are you considering upgrading to the 2025 model? Let us know, we'd love to hear from you. Ride safe, and we'll see you in the next one.